Hello, I'm Marcy, and welcome to MoneyMarci. Today, I'm going to start a discussion about budgeting, but as you can see, it says Budgeting Part 1 because this is going to be a long discussion with a string of videos. I don't know how many yet. We'll find out. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel so that you always are notified when the next video is posted, click the red button at the bottom right corner to subscribe to my YouTube channel. What is a budget? A budget is an estimate or a guide of income and expense. It can be what you have or what you are expecting to have. And this would be if you were changing jobs, if you were looking at buying a car or a house or renting a new place. You might want to do a budget then and make sure that all your income and expenses line up in a way that works for you. How to make a budget. On the income side, you're going to start by analyzing and listing how you get paid. Assuming you're paid through a job that withholds tax, you're going to list the net amount. This is the amount of money that is actually on the check that gets deposited into your bank after taxes, insurance, whatever else are taken out. You're going to list how often you're paid. Once a week, every other week, twice a month, once a month. Here I have a sample of a sheet of income. The person works a job where they are weekly paid $500 take-home pay, and monthly they do odd jobs of walking dogs, and they get about $100 a month. The dog walking is highlighted in yellow because it's self-employed income. It has other financial and potentially tax consequences that need to be considered, but we are not dealing with them in this video. I just want you to be aware that they exist. And then we annualize the income. $500 times 52 weeks equals $26,000. $100 times 12 months equals $1,200. And that is what your income looks like. How to make a budget. The expense side. At the top of a piece of paper or on a spreadsheet, you're going to write down weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, annually, and any other columns that may be needed. And under each column, you're going to write down what and how much the payment is for. Here is a sample of an expense sheet. Across the top, I have weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annually. Groceries, I'm estimating by the week. Cell phone, you have a monthly bill. Car insurance, you might have a monthly payment or a quarterly or twice a year. It might be annual. I've made it quarterly just so you can see how it spreads apart. And then vacation every year. I like to take a vacation, and I spend about $2,500 on a vacation. Create whatever columns you need that make sense for you. I could have made groceries $400 a month as opposed to $100 a week. It's just a choice as long as you give the best data that you have. I also annualize these, so weekly is 52 weeks, monthly is 12 months, quarterly is 4, annually it's the same number. And you would add as many items there and spread them across as you need. You could have a subtotal and then come up with your annual total. There isn't a wrong answer as long as you use your best information. At the bottom, I listed a few other expenses: entertainment, rent, utilities, dentist, internet. You could have gas for your car. You could have an estimate of your car repairs because you have an older car and you know it's always going to need something, even if you don't know right now what it might need. The more data you have, the better information you have, the better the quality of the decisions you can make from it. This is the first part of the budgeting series. I am going to wait a while before I post part 2, partly because I want you to take time with this information and putting together this sheet. If you rush to put it together, you're going to forget things, and that's fine. And you can always continually update it, especially if you have it on a spreadsheet. It's easy to add more rows and columns. But I want you to have time to actually sit and think with it so that when you hit the next video, you actually have good information and you don't have to go back and forth a few times to create that. I hope you've enjoyed this video, maybe learned something, and I look forward to seeing you next time.